Video is starting. Hey. Welcome to SoulllConnections Conversation for Your Soul Podcast. I am your one and only host, Slim. Yes, self-love is mandatory. Self-love is mandatory. Welcome. Sorry I'm running on that CPT. But you know what? I'm here. I am here. That's what matters, is that I am here. I apologize for running on the CPT time. Had to make sure the babies was okay. All right. Go ahead and put hashtag SoulllConnections in the comments if you can hear me. I want to say thank you for my fellow soul tribe for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat if you can hear me. I appreciate the love and the support. Today is, what is today? Today's Thursday, February the 8th, 2024, and I got a little message in store for you. Okay, thank you so much. You just want to put a hashtag in front of that next time, please. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. We want to keep the hashtag trending. The importance of a hashtag. Okay. Go ahead and hit that hashtag. It's February 8th, 2024. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my cousin. His birthday's tomorrow. So happy birthday, cuz. Love you lots. Today's topic, I'm just going to dive right in. There's some things that I needed to get off my chest. There's some things that I want to talk to y'all about. And I need y'all to help me, help you, help us. This is all about love. We want to bring together. So now, since we're bringing together in 2024, I got a few questions. And maybe y'all may have a few questions in store for y'all, okay? The first question is, I genuinely need to know, or somebody can please make me understand what the battle is between men and women. I genuinely need to know. I want to know, why are men against women, women against men? I want to know where the love at. That's what I want to know. Where the love at? Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in on Paradise Lynn. I appreciate y'all. Once y'all get done, or you can right now, please go ahead and hit hashtag SoulllConnections. That's with 3 L's. Thank you. I want to know where the love at nowadays. Tell me, where is the love? I'm concerned. I am behooved. We'll put it this way. I am behooved. I don't know when, and maybe y'all can enlighten me. Hey, cuz, hit hashtag SoulllConnections. I don't know when, I don't know when the hatred for the men have for the women and the women have for the men. And it has created such a distance between us. I'm confused. Can somebody enlighten me? The men that I have on this page, can y'all explain to me, why is there a war between men and women, and women between men? Everybody's saying, oh, I don't need a woman. Women saying I don't need a man. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Stop the cat. That's right, I said it. Stop the fucking cat. Ooh, I don't know if I can say that. Facebook, don't ban me, please. I'm trying. I'm building a content creator. I'm trying. That's what I need to know. Stop the cat. Stop. Over here on Paradise Lynn, India said, there is none because a lot of people don't love themselves. Oh, there's a lot of people don't love themselves. Mike says, men want fit, feminine, friendly women only. I gotta say that 3 times. That's a tongue twister. Thanks for coming aboard. Go ahead, hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the comments. That's with 3 L's. The conversation we're having today is, where is the love? Hashtag, where is the love? I don't know. I want to know, why is there such a battle on men and women and women on men? Everybody is saying that women, okay, I'm speaking from a woman and then I'll go into a man. Women are saying, I don't need a man. I don't need this. I don't need that. Men is saying, I don't want no woman. I'm good. I'm doing this. Time out. Why is there a division when we were put on this earth to unite and become one, to become even more powerful? As far as I know, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, in the beginning of times, there was Adam and Eve, right? Eve came from Adam's rib, according to the King James Version, Genesis. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be. It doesn't say I am, but I could be wrong. I mean, where is the love at? And that's what we're missing in the dynamic, in the vibration, in the world. No women should be talking about, I don't need a man. Yes, you do. Stop the cap. You do. Men talk about they don't need a woman. You need a woman. Stop the cap.
Love is in your heart.
Yes, y'all hear, even the babies understand. Y'all hear me? Even the babies understand. Oh, Pooh, give me a kiss. Mwah, high five. I love you. Too late. Yeah, so, okay. So the question is, you all up in the headphones. Question is where is the love? And Mike said, it's so many masculine women out here. Mike, you opened up a can of worms. My cousin Latoya Rice said, shit, I need my husband. I know that's right. Can we stop putting on this front like I'm too strong, I'm an independent black woman? No, because I want to say a few things. I'm saying that's okay to be an independent black woman because you need a personal life too. However, let me explain these few things. I don't know if you guys watched the Shannon Sharp and the Monique special. Oh my goodness. The way she talked about her husband. I was like, oh, I need one of those immediately. Should I go on Plenty of Fish? No, I'm just joking. But seriously, the way that she talked about her husband, the way that she uplifted that man, the way that she came on national TV for millions of viewers, for her to be vulnerable by showing her love to her husband and how he helped. Listen to this very carefully because I had to sit back and ponder. She said he helped raise her. She was a strong woman already on the exterior. She had the money in the bank. She could do anything. But her mental was 15 years old. And when she met her husband and realized he was the one, he had to sit down and have those difficult communication, those difficult conversations with her so she can understand that she couldn't keep using her trauma as an excuse for her behavior. When she was vulnerable enough to say that, and she made a very valid point too, and she said Tiffany Haddish, she didn't have a husband. However, if you would have had a husband, then you wouldn't have to worry about the 2 DUIs and the stuff that you've been going on. You know what I mean? So she made a very valid point. But the way that she uplifted her king and how he's her manager, her friend, her lover, that's all in one. The way she described it, honey, I said, oh, wow. And then it made me think, where is the love at like this? How come men don't uplift their women like this that we see? Or how come women don't uplift their men like this, like we see? Hold on, I have a couple comments I wanted to address. Mike, I want to go back to what you say about masculine woman, because that's a topic. Maybe that's a topic alone, and I don't even got my pen with me. Oh, that's my lighter. Because a lot of men want feminine women, right? Because, men are attracted to women, right? Women are attracted to men, right? Because, us women, we go around and we say, and I say us because I'm included in too. I had to change my mentality, and I had to say, okay, not all men are the same, okay? You keep picking the wrong man. That spirit keeps following you, and because it's a familiar spirit and you're okay with comfortableness, you deal with it. That's a no-no. But the only way that you grow is you got to get out of uncomfortable, because you have to get uncomplacent. You got to move out of your comfort zone if you want to grow any way, shape, form, or fashion. So again, I ask you, where is the love? I mean, this, I don't know what happened. Yes, Beyonce said upgrade, right? Upgrade. Let me upgrade you. Okay, sorry. Had my Beyonce moment. Okay. Can we stop the cap? What female doesn't want to be protected? What man doesn't want to be catered to? I don't understand where the dynamic stopped. And all we're doing is promoting division. And that's what, excuse me, let me take it back to the government if I can. But that's what the government wants us to do, to divide. You divide and conquer. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Divide and conquer. We're going to divide, and this is not just, we're going to divide the black man from the black woman, and we're going to conquer them. You understand what yes. And it's crazy. We have to change that energy. Everybody that's rolling with me, that sees me on my Soul Connection page, y'all part of the Soul Tribe, so y'all understand, y'all getting the message that I'm putting down, y'all picking it up. We got to change that energy. We're like the new, I don't want to say it, but like we're like the new baby boomers. Yeah. Even though we're 40, well, I'm 40. I'm 40. But we got to change the vibration. In order to do that, we got to spread that through us. Just like my baby girl said. She said, love is in the heart. Because it is. Okay, hold on. We got some comments on here I want to address. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got 40-some years. We could change this energy, y'all. We got the juice to do that. So why aren't we promoting more black love? Do y'all remember back in the 90s? Can I get nostalgia? Can I give y'all nostalgia for a minute? Remember back in the 90s when we was happy to see Martin and Gina get married? Oh, the famous wedding scene ever, okay? The famous wedding scene ever. Different world. With Whitney and Dwayne, remember them? And from a different world? They loved each other. Yes, Love Jones type of love. Yes, where is it? And when the atmosphere don't have love, what happens to stuff? It conquers it. It conquers it. Hold on, we have a comment. Over here on Soul Connections. Can y'all go ahead and type Soul Connections, hashtag Soul Connections. That's with 3 L's. SOULL Connections. If y'all need help, bow. Y'all know I got y'all live and direct. I want you to put hashtag, all one word. So just replace this with a hashtag, or you can go on YouTube. Okay? All right. One subscriber says, can you be with one person doing everything for you, seeing them 24 hours a day, and shit, wonder why you mad at that person? He controlling everything in your life. Get out. You don't got to see that person every 24 hours a day. That's a healthy type of love. Go ahead. Thank you, Suki Stackhouse. Go ahead and put hashtag Soul Connections in there. Can you be with one person doing everything for you, seeing them 24 hours a day? Shit, wonder why you mad at them. That person, he can be controlling everything in your life. Hold on. But this is the partner that you picked because you were in love. God took a vow to death do y'all part. See, so love shouldn't be so hard. So if you're my soulmate, or if I love you, then I'm going to want to spend a day with you. Hashtag, sometimes, y'all know in that little first beginning stages of love, y'all know in both beginning stages of love where you trying to call off work. Yeah, I miss those stages. That stage doesn't happen when you're in the 40s, baby. You get those repercussions. I can't sacrifice my job for the love. But you know what? When I get off at 501, I'm coming home to you, baby. But for real though. Thank you so much for participating. I genuinely appreciate y'all. Go ahead, hit hashtag Soul Connections. That's with 3 L's. The question of the day is, where is the love? Where did it go? Did it die out with the 90s? Did it die out? Did it die out with the 90s? When we have no longer Jodeci crying in the desert with their hot leather boots on and their shirts off, talking about, I will cry. Okay, sorry. I had a moment. Sorry, I'm gonna bring it back down. Where is the love at? All right. So, hold on. Okay, over here in SoulllConnections, Paul said, real love should not be hard. Someone else agrees and says, you're right, Paul, it doesn't. Thank you so much for the hashtag SoulllConnections. Is 90s love still around? Kira Curry said, hey girl, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. It's still around. Yes. 90s love is still around. Exactly, Kira. You get the point. The 90s love is with us still. That's what I'm saying. We got it in our vibration to change it. But now when you turn on TV, you get shows, and don't get me wrong, because I am entertained by them. You get shows like Unfaithful, Cottonyac by Tammy. You get Love and Hip Hop, where they're fighting each other. You get more hatred that's portrayed out in the media between the men and the woman, that there's not no love. Why is it is we got it. Why isn't it being shown? Because you always go on social media, right? And then you see these podcasters, one of them such as myself. You also see these little quick TikToks saying, oh, my man ain't this, a woman wants this, a man wants this. Stop it. Can we just tell each other, can we put love out there and meet somebody on our own terms where we are in life? And either way, it's programming for uppers. Yeah. Love was traded in for sex for so many. Oh, great point, Paul. Great point. Somebody said it did die. The music did die after the Isley Brothers. Woo, she's soully connected. We ain't gonna show her age. No, I'm just joking. TV love is so fake. Yeah, TV love is fake. TV love is fake. If you guys have never watched, I used to always watch this show, Marriage Boot Camp, with Judge Lynn Toller. I love her to death. You hear me? And she taught me so much about love, being in love, compromising, and things of that nature. But I don't see it on social media the way that it used to be on TV program shows. You understand what I'm saying? So where did it go? Why do y'all men hate women? And then why do women hate men? And Mike, to get back to your point, oh, excuse me, hold on, Mike. Mike, remember, I'm calling you out on a point that you said something. Okay, Paul said, too many people either don't take the time to become friends or never learned how to be friends and have nothing to fall back when times get tough. That's true. People just rush right in. You're my soulmate. I love you forever because we shared off of a trauma bond. Your mind's forever. Ha ha ha. And then it turns into disaster. Yeah. You're right about that, because we were never friends first. I didn't get to take the time to get to know you. I didn't know if you like your bath water hot as hell or medium hot. I didn't get the chance to know what ticked you. I didn't get a chance to know you as an individual. I didn't get a chance to know your soul. I did not get a chance to know your soul. We're now in a day in society where everybody thinks that I'm entitled to. I should get this. I should get this. I should get this. I should get this. In the same breath, not realizing, you can get that, but do you have the love to maintain that? So what I did today, because go back to Mike's question. Mike said that there's a lot of masculine women. Okay, and I think I want to touch on this, but this may be another topic for another day. But let me just try to briefly, maybe, I don't want to do it. Might as well. Forget it. We having a soulful conversation, right? Okay, so the thing with masculine women, and I've known people in my life that are my friends to say that there's no such thing as a woman operating out of masculine energy. And there's not a thing that a male can operate out his femininity. I want to tell y'all on my behalf what I thought, and maybe y'all can agree with me. I believe that there's toxic masculinity, toxic femininity. If a woman is operating masculinely, she's operating out of a toxic masculinity because she was designed to operate from her feminine side. So any masculinity that she's doing, it's already toxic because it ain't really supposed to be there. But the point is, and vice versa with the male. But the point is that the toxicity still there, and that a man is acting like a woman and a woman is acting like a man. However, a little dose of that is necessary to keep the relationship balanced. A little bit is necessary to keep the relationship balanced. Now, Mike, getting back to what you were saying, you were talking about how there's toxic femininity. This is what men can't seem to get with. If that's correct, if that's what you were saying, Mike, and correct me if I'm wrong. So that's where some of the I don't want no woman. Hold on, please hold. Put hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat, please. Hold on, I got some comments I want to go ahead and address. Okay. Oh no. Over here on Soul Connection page, someone said the love in the 70s was beautiful. Men respected their women and took them out, planned dinners, surprises, birthday parties. So, as you being an elder, excuse me, hold on one second. Let me go over here. Kira, thank y'all for y'all patience. I'm working two screens here. Kira Curry says, facts. People don't know how to be friends or how to love. So she was saying that to you, Paul. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Hashtag Soul Connection. It's a man's world. It is, but it ain't nothing without a woman. We need a balance. That's what I don't understand. It's a yin to the yang. It's balance. And so what if there are toxic, or excuse me, I don't want to say toxic. I apologize. What I want to say is, so what if there's women that are operating in their masculinity, and so what if there are men operating in their femininity? They just need to find the opposite sex operating in the energy of which they lack to balance it out, and then have a conversation on the roles and the duties or the expectations that are given to the other person. Now, I'm telling you right now, I don't see the love on TV, on social media, outside in the world being pushed or being displayed as much as it was back then. So as a point to what Diane Hutchison was saying here on Soul Connections, in the 70s, now keep in mind, we're in the 20th century, okay? Diane says, the love in the 70s was beautiful when men respected their women to take them out, plan dinners, surprise. That's because in the 70s, there was a family structure. There was a family structure that was upheld. We knew what the expectation was of the woman of the household. We knew what the expectation was of the man of the household in the 70s. Somewhere between the 70s to now, shit got fucked up. Shit got fucked up. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm going to keep it a G because my station, my podcast right here is also for healing too. And people heal every day. I had to change my mindset. For real. I had to sit there and change my mindset and think about generation curses of, hold on, maybe angry black women. I'm being honest. Maybe angry black women saying men ain't shit, and you need to make sure you have this, and this, to the point where now I'm a strong, independent black woman. Yes, I am. But time out. I don't want to be strong all the time. Even Superman had a kryptonite. I don't want to be strong all the time. I want my man to defend me. I want to be cherished like a queen. I want my doors open, my chair pulled out. Hey, everybody on Paradise Land, thanks so much for tuning in. Go ahead, hit hashtag like this. Soul Connections. That's with 3 L's. Thank y'all for whomever is just now joining in. We are talking about where is the love now. What happened to it? Why are men against women, women against men? Why? Whatever happened to unity in the community? Go ahead, hit hashtag SoulllConnections. Hold on, we got more. Oh no. Okay, hold up. Excuse me for a second. Whew, I'm sweating because this stuff is real. This stuff is real. Okay, hold on. I got some comments over here on SoulllConnections. I'm trying to bring them over. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta work with me. I'm working with two screens. I'm doing what I can do when I can do it. So bear with me. Carissa said that's a fact. Okay. Hold on. Oh no. Okay. Paul says over here, one is either higher self or lower self when I was referring to masculine, women being masculine and men being feminine. Paul said one of them is operating in their lower self and one of them is operating at their highest self. Woo, excuse me. Yeah. Woo, y'all already know what time it is. That wig about to pop off. Shit's getting real. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Men cannot be toxic female anything. That's what Paul says. Paul, we are all entitled to our own opinion. I understand. However, a toxic male acting out of toxic femininity would be him doing things that a toxic female would do that's not accepted amongst the male community. See, we all have those chromosomes, the X chromosome, the XXY chromosome, the XY chromosome. We have those. That determines us from being a male or a female. And within those chromosomes, obviously there's energy. There's male energy and there's female energy. Well, if you got an XY chromosome, that means you got male and female energy, which means it's in you and it's balanced. Hence the 666. That's for another day, though. That's for another day. No, we wasn't ready. Hold on, we got more comments. I don't like being hard all the time, India said. I know that's right. And one of them says, I bring home the bacon, fry in a pan, and never let you forget you a man. Okay, that must have been one of them old school sayings. Okay, I bring the bacon, fry in a pan, and never let you forget you a man. Ooh, that's bars. Whoever wrote that, that's bars. But no, back over here. Let me go ahead and look on my Paradise Land page. Go ahead, y'all. If y'all tuning with me, I really appreciate the love, Soul Tribe. Go ahead, hit hashtag SoulllConnections, and yes, that's with 3L. We are currently talking about where did the love go? What's going on? Why do men hate women? Women hate men. Y'all talk to me. Okay, hold on. I'm coming on here. There's a couple comments. Kara said that programming from the uppers. It's programming from the uppers. Okay, who said that? Hold on, let me get the glasses on. Who said that? Oh, no. Oh, okay, Mike said that. Okay. Mike said, the independent mindset of a woman is what a lot of men don't like. And I can agree with that. The independent mind state of a woman that a lot of men don't like because it can be deemed as being masculine because we're operating in our masculine energy because we're independent. Well, you think of a CEO of a company, right? That's more so. Now, this is statistics. It's ain't just me saying it because I believe that any gender, or excuse me, either or gender could be a CEO of a company. But more than likely, they're saying to be a CEO of a company, you have to think logically. So they identify that position for a man, not saying that women cannot take it. Hear me clearly. Do not mix up my words. I'm not saying a woman couldn't take it. But what I'm saying is statistics in society is saying that a CEO of a company should be a male because he thinks logically. The president of the United States should be a male because he thinks logically. And women are emotional creatures. But it's okay. But it's okay. It's okay if a man. Okay, hold on. Let me be very specific on my words. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold up. The chosen one. Okay, hashtag hit SoulllConnections in there for me, please. And that's with 3 L's. Okay. I lost my little train of thought a little bit. Just bear with me. Woo, it's hot. That wig about to. Dropping hot fire. No. So we're talking about why men don't like women and women don't like men. And Mike, thank you so much. Mike Lipscomb, thank you so much for your interaction. Everybody, thank you so much for your interactions. I appreciate it. Conversation topics all day. I definitely appreciate it. People are saying the reason why is because of it's the upper plan to divide and conquer. Women are too masculine. The independent black woman is, men are afraid. I want to say afraid. What word did you use? I don't want to say afraid. I don't want to misquote you. Oh, they do not like the independent mind state. Now, we have to talk about this, okay? Hashtag, thank you so much, P. I appreciate that. Hashtag SoulllConnections. Now, we have to talk about this, and I just want to borrow y'all ears for a minute. The women and the men and the men and the women, we're going back and forth because it's a plan to keep us divided, to stop procreation. I have nothing against the LGBT community. I do not. I appreciate and I love all kinds. Okay? So whenever you take the love away from a man and the love away from a woman, who are they going to run to? If a woman don't need a man, who's going to protect them? That's a man's job. That's a traditional, hold up, y'all working with me? That is a traditional characteristic of a man. That's what we think men are. Men are providers. You give a woman a house, she'll what, y'all? She'll make it a what? A home. Go ahead, hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat for me. I appreciate it. I don't understand nowadays. I want to blame it on the music too. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I want to blame it on the music because it's not sending out the vibrations that it used to. You put on some old school Isley Brothers Between the Sheets, old school OJs, old school Teddy P. I'm sorry. That's what our parents, or some of y'all was even born to them. You know what I mean? That's what our parents had to show or to put out in the vibration, to change their vibration, to get inside their system. They had that type of love, okay? Our generation, I'm 40. So, in the 90s, I was listening to, all the Aaliyahs, SWV, Escapes, and all that. That's a type of vibration that I have. So when I love, I give out that type of love. I love... Another topic from Tuesday was love language. Well, one of my love languages is music. If you could talk to my soul through music, it's a bond. You understand what I'm saying? Let's come back over here. Okay, hold on. Excuse me 1 second. All right, SoulllConnections. I'm going back and forth. I'm going to get to you, D. Scott, in a second. I'm going back and forth here. On SoulllConnections, the comment says, the first love of a woman is her father, and it's his job to show how a man treats his wife. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love my father. I was definitely a daddy's girl. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much, Pete, for saying a great show. Over here, Derek says, hashtag the chosen one, SoulllConnections. Thanks for tuning in, Britt. Appreciate it. Who controls the music? Exactly. The upper. They do. They control the music. That's why even with the music and the comedians that are coming out for real, because what they push out in the vibration, that's why it's changing. The truth is coming. That's why it's changing, because it's not the way that it used to be. Now all they want us to do as females is say yes. Where you want me to do, daddy? Bend over to the front, touch my toes. No, stop. Whatever happened to treating me like a lady? Where's Uncle Charlie? Where's Uncle Charlie? Uncle Charlie, we need you. Come back here, Uncle Charlie. We need you, Uncle Charlie. But no, I think, let me calm down. I appreciate the interactions. Go ahead and hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat if you are enjoying the show. But no, seriously, I'm going to drop some facts on y'all about some love. I did my paperwork ready. Some of the things that I know that I had to reevaluate in myself was the word love. Had to find out that a new definition, etc., etc., etc. And I had to heal myself through certain things, through the understanding dynamics of what love is. Okay? So nowadays, like I said, nowadays what they portray out on TV as love is more so toxic love. I mean, it's time to leave that blue face and Krishan and Stewie. It's time to leave that in the past. We need soul food. Because we need that soul food. We don't, no more Burger King, no more Mickey D's, no more Popeyes. I want the soul food. I want the mac and cheese, the yam, the turkey, and the greens. I want the love. Yes, go ahead, hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat. I appreciate that. Who else am I missing on here? Somebody had another question. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, listen, if I didn't get to your question and you still want to ask it, still put it in the chat. I'm working off of 2 screens, but I thank y'all so much for your love and your support. Go ahead, hashtag SoulllConnections in the comments. We're talking about where's the love? Why do men hate women and women hate men? Why are we fighting against each other? Spell it for me. It's hashtag SoulllConnections. And if you need help, it's right here. Go ahead and hit hashtag in the building. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't ever let a woman fool you saying she don't need a man. We need a man. She might not want one, but we need one. And women and men, y'all need us women. It's the complete circle of life. It says he who finds a wife, it's destined for y'all. You know what I mean? Or whatever sexual preference or sexual orientation you prefer. Whatever. We just needed the love to be genuine. Because what we're doing right now is we're raising the little ones. You know, the ones that still listen to Gracie Corner and stuff. The one that still watches Bluey and stuff. Oh, we have somebody in the chat. She said men are more insecure now. Wow, that's deep. So I have a question for you, young lady. I didn't want to call you out on SoulllConnections, but if you don't mind me asking, you said men are more insecure now. So I have a question. What makes the men more insecure now? What makes them, because people would say women are insecure because we wear eyelashes, fake eyelashes, we get our nails done, that's fake. Our hair, we could put wigs on, that's fake. Women are getting BBLs, that's fake. That's also considered insecure because why do you feel that you need lashes, wigs, BBL, nails done? Why can't you be who you are? So some men feel like us women are insecure. Okay. Carissa, okay, I'm coming back over here to Paradise Lynn. I think part of the problem, she says, we have Carissa over here in on Paradise Lynn. She says, I think part of the issue is women and men don't know how to truly communicate with each. I can agree with that. Hold that thought, Carissa. We're going back over here to Brittany. Brittany said, because some women are taking a more masculine role, now we can take care of ourselves. We don't need them. Great answer, Brittany. You know what? That's what over here on Paradise Lynn page, Mike Limpcomb said. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm messing up your last name. I'm just going to call you Mike. And I apologize for the ignorance. I'm not going to keep acting like I'm saying your name correctly and I'm not. I apologize, Mike. Mike said the same thing you said, that women now are more operating in their masculinity. Now, I want to go back to Carissa's comment. Oh no. I want to go back to Carissa's comment where she says, I think part of the issue is women and men do not know how to communicate with each other. Well, with each. I agree with you. I also want to piggyback off of what you're saying is it's not only to communicate, because when you communicate with somebody, you have to have the respect for them too, right? And the comprehension of what they're saying. You have to have enough respect to allow the person to get done speaking so that you could speak and show that person respect. They say, I'm about to go meet up with Bobby today. Okay, this is an example. And then you say, what I heard you say. Or if your man comes to you and say, baby, look, I got a problem. They overdraft the account. We need $300, whatever. Then the woman would say, okay, I heard you tell me that the bank account was, they clarify it, because she needs to repeat back, or the other person that is receiving the communication needs to rebuttal back to the other person with an understanding to get clear communication. Hopefully I said that correctly, if you understand what I'm saying. Hey, everybody on Paradise Lynn page, go ahead and hit hashtag SoulllConnections. Everybody on Soul Connection, hit Soul Connections. I appreciate that. Oh, wait a minute. One person on Soul Connection says, all of our lives we had to fight. They don't respect the roles. But in a relationship, do you have a role in a relationship? Mike says, if she don't need a man, then tell her to pave her own roads, do HVAC, work woman, need men, and we need women too. Exactly. We need it. You're absolutely right. I butchered that all up. I apologize. But yes, that is right, Mike. That is right, Mike. And it's not necessarily... Okay, now let me explain your comment, Mike, for a minute, because I see where you're going with this, okay? She's saying she doesn't need a man in her life, not without her life. So, we need those masculine jobs filled, but she's saying she doesn't need a man in her life. That's what she's saying. That's what I'm saying that the woman is saying, okay? Hold on, let me go over here. Men are supposed to provide. And then we could do all that stuff. There are women in HVAC. Yes, he's not saying that there's not women to do that. What he's basically saying is it's more of a traditional role for a man to work HVAC than a woman. Not saying that a woman can't do it. It's more of a traditional role for a man to do hard manual work labor, because our job as females is to make sure when our man that just got done paving them roads come home to a hot meal, his hands look like hot pavement. My nails look like, well, they need to get done right now again. His look like that so mine can look like this so it can get it done. Hashtag Soul Connections. Hashtag I need my nails done right now. Oh, I'm hot. Okay, we're going back to Paradise Lynn page with a comment. She says, woo, that wig about to come off. I'm cooking over here. I'm cooking in the kitchen. Sorry. Carissa said, true, but a lot of women have lost respect for men completely. Women have to take the accountability for the damage that they have caused. Okay, Carissa, and Carissa states that true, but a lot of women have lost respect for men completely. Women have to take accountability for the damage that they have caused. Now, I agree with you. I believe in the love department and in the relationship department, that men has also lost a lot of respect for women. And I'm going to tell you why. And before I read any other comments, allow me to finish. And this is where I said men has lost respect for women as well. Men don't cherish women anymore. They don't think that we are a prize. Okay? What they see, because this is what modern day women, what you see, pushed out. I'm not a modern day woman, so y'all have to work with me on my verbiage. I told y'all before in previous episodes, I created my own lane, and I'm calling myself a moditional woman. That's right, I said it, moditional, which means I understand how modern society works, but there's a lot of morals, values, characteristic traits that I believe in are more traditional. I grew up with both of my grandmas, and I had two great grandmas. And my grandma had me in the garden, and the grandma had me in the kitchen. But she says women have lost respect for men completely. I could agree with that. That's why I'm having the show today, because the respect factor on both parties is no longer there, which means where is the love? One of the components of love is respect. How can I sit here and say I love you? I don't respect you. Can you respect somebody and not love them? Can you love somebody and not respect them? All right. She also states, the second part of her question before I come over to Soul Connections, is she said women have to take accountability for the damage that they have caused. I agree with that. It's both parties as well. Men and women. It's not just women. This is the reason why I'm having the show, because why do men hate women and women hate men? Because some men and some women feel like the opposite sex do not take accountability, which builds resentment. All right, hold on. We got people coming in. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. And thank you so much for your love and support. Go ahead, go ahead in the chat, hashtag SoulllConnections. That's with 3 L's. Okay. Mike said, okay. Susie said, forget that. I'm hopping over to Paradise Land. You better stop it. Okay. In the conversation in the chat, they're saying, oh no. Okay, y'all keep commenting. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Susie McWilliams said most women lost respect for men because men lost respect for themselves. Okay. Mike says a lot of women want the man they're courting to already be established, but they themselves want a man to take me as I am. So you're saying there's double standards, Mike. And she's saying, but a lot of women won't because it's not fair to them. Okay, what's going on over here in Soul Connections? Okay, if you're in the Soul Connections, or if not, please go ahead, hit hashtag Soul Connections in the chat for me. I'm sorry, let me go back. Thank you so much, Tiff. Appreciate you, boo. A lot of women want the man they're courting to already be established, but they themselves want a man to take me as I am. But Mike, here's a very valid question for you. So So you're saying that us women want a man that's already established. But was Adam already established in the Bible when we came from his rib? Because if you read Genesis, and I don't know if you're religious or not, or if you even read the Bible or not, in the beginning, it says that, God made Adam first, and then we came from his rib, right? And also in the Bible, it says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Let me calm down, because I'm making my point. I'm calming down. Within the Bible, it also states that the Lord has to prep the woman for the man. Okay, a man is supposed to teach her. I'm gonna drop the Bible verse where it basically says that women are ignorant until they are loved correctly by the right man, from a man of God. Why train a boy to be a man and then he leaves you? Oh, what's going on over here in Soul Connections? Hold on. Mike said, but a lot of women won't because it's not fair to them. Okay, a lot of women want a man to be until it comes to dating. Okay. Brittany says a lot of men want a woman to be a woman until it comes to dating and courting. Then they want the woman to go half. Oh, it's going down over here. Great topic, guys, today. Thank you. Yes, he already named animals and everything on earth. Right, Mike. So in return, isn't it your job to mold the woman, because the woman is supposed to be submissive to the man? And you can correct me if I'm wrong. That's why I'm asking you. Over here in Soul Connections, we got, why train a boy to be a man and then he leaves you? Because people do it every day. Diane Hutchinson, people do it every day. You raise your son to be the best man he can be, and then once he finds his wife, he leaves those childish things. He leaves his mother and father. He leaves the nest, and he goes and takes those morals, values, those characteristics that he learned how he saw his father love his mother and take that with him to his household where he goes build the kingdom, and now he got his queen. So you do that all the time. She said over here in Soul Connections, then they want you to be their mama and want you to, I'm sorry, can you finish your question? I apologize. If y'all with me, people, please go ahead and hit hashtag Soul Connections in the chat if you still with me today. I love the engagement that I'm receiving from y'all today. Thank you so much. And what we're talking about today is, why do men hate women? Women hate men. Where is the love at? Where is the love at? Talk to me. They want you to be their mama. And you know what? Some women may feel, and you know what? That's a childhood issue. I'm talking over here on Soul Connections. That's a childhood issue. If your man, of whom you cannot show you love because they want you to be their mama, that is their childhood wound of which they need to heal with their actual mother. Because the same women that are saying that, oh, he wants the love of his mother, I can't provide that, may be missing the love of their father. The scale can tip both ways. That's what I'm saying. So when do we put this aside and actually genuinely love? And love conquers hate. Love conquers hate. Mike says, are most women deserving of a man going 100? What do you think a woman should do in order for him to be 100 instead of half? I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna say that question again. Are most women deserving of a man going 100%? No. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Mike. No. Not most women are deserving of a man going 100%. Not all. What do you think a woman should do in order for him to be 100 instead of half? Now, when you say, okay, now wait a minute. Let me clarify my answer. Let me go back. Mike, when you say that, are you talking about 100% just on the bills or 100% in the relationship in general? Can you clarify that for me, please? Are you talking about specifically for the bills, or are you talking about the relationship in general? Hash back over here to Soul Connections. Oh, that's a good one. Over here in Soul Connections, they're asking, there is a lot of women. Okay, hold on 1 second, Soul Connection. I'm going to address this over here at Paradise Lynn. Give me a second, please. If you haven't already in Paradise Lynn, go over to Soul Connections. Type in hashtag Soul Connections. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Now, Mike, to answer his question, he said, are most women deserving of a man going 100%? What do you think a woman should do in order for him to be 100 instead of half? In the relationship. This is just not on bills. This is in the relationship. Okay, first thing is, I believe everybody, man or woman, when you're in a relationship, if you made a mutual agreement, automatically from the rip, it's 100%. We all in. You took a commitment. You took a commitment to be with me. I took a commitment to be with you. What do you think a woman should do in order for him to be 100 instead of half? Anything to support him to maintain, to keep that 100 that would be comfortable for her man. Now, with all of this being said, I want to explain some things to y'all. Y'all know I got my papers ready. This is a great show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Now, in my healing phases of my journey, right? Because what people heal every day be. I'm not healed, but I'm healing. And some of the topics that I'm talking about. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Mike said, some men are 50-50 men and some are 100 taking care of everything. And I meant everything, not just relationship. My bad. Oh, okay. Okay, Mike. Thank you so much for clarifying that up. What I have to say, I can't even type. So Brittany, you trying to come on live? No, you can't because I'm operating off of the two, so one of them won't get the message from you. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Some men are 50-50 men, and some are 100, taking care of everything. Well, you're right. And this is where I say people lie. People lie. Energy doesn't. I'm saying once you find that woman, and if you get off of her energy and vibes, if you feel her soul connection, real talk, if you had conversations with her and him too, this is vice versa. This is a unisex right now, okay? Because it goes both ways. What I'm saying is, your people lie, energy don't. I can tell you bullshit all day, but are you catching my energy? You know? And some men are 50-50 men. And those 50-50 men will line up equally for a 50-50 woman. And how you find out the difference between the two, you ask probing questions. You have to ask the questions. And depending on the answers that they give you, you could tell through the vibration and through the energy, because energy don't lie, people do. I had that whole mind state. Let me talk to you for a second, Mike. I had that whole mind state of me saying, you know what, let's go 50-50 on everything. You know, I could pay my way. Hold up, Mike, I'm about to drop this for you. Ready? Hey, I'm an independent black woman. I could pay my way, right? 50-50, right? But it wasn't like that, right? A lot of men want traditional women. For example, let me give you an example. Men want traditional women, right? And women want a traditional man, right? So they want traditional, right? Because women, that's what worked back then, right? Because that's the standard. That's the blueprint. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. That's the blueprint of what a male is and what a female is, right? So I have a question. Because at some point, right, they say women hit a wall, okay? And this is some straight up truth, okay? Women hit a wall where we become pick-meshas, per se. Pick me, right? Because at some point, body count matters, right? So here's a question, and think about it. Think about the question. This is about to get deep. Think about the question. It's about to get deep. If women hit a wall and men worried about, sexual partners, right? Because men don't want experienced women. Men want women at a younger age where they can form and mold them into something. When you put not into something, into their trophy. We'll put it that way. Let me be real with y'all. But a man, okay, wait, Mike. Okay, Mike said, what type of man would you prefer, 50-50 or 100? I ain't gonna lie, Mike, I prefer 100. I do. I did the 50-50 because I was a strong, black, independent woman. I'm bringing half to the table. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Come on, if you're a traditional man, come on with it then. With the 100. You know what I'm saying? Men don't want experienced women, but want... Okay, hold up. Mike said men don't want experienced women, but women want experienced men. Because it's designed that way, Mike. Y'all were here before us. Y'all supposed to lead the way, right? Because if a woman were to lead, we would be operating out of our masculinity, and that's not what we're supposed to do, right? So let me go back to the body count, because I have a very interesting question I want to ask you. So if men get praised for having a high body count, women get, if men's body count is supposed to be high, because you get praised for that, right? Women's body count is supposed to be low. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Who is the men loving? Men don't want experienced women. We want experience, but women want experienced men. Yes, what woman wouldn't want an experienced man? What woman don't want an experienced man? In the Bible, y'all are supposed to lead, right? Y'all are supposed to be experienced, right? We get our knowledge from y'all because y'all were supposed to teach us. And that's only if a woman can be submissive. Now, if a woman can't be submissive to your plan that you lay out for her, or if your woman's not submissive because she don't feel safe or whatever the situation may be, if she's not following you, and if you're leading, then yes, you take that and you roll out. That's not the woman for you. Bottom line. Okay, we have over here. Okay, hold on. Lifestyle changes life. Yes, it does. Why is it all murderers, the man always kills his woman because he was never real? And she found out and took her power back and bruised his ego. What? Oh, on the show, Tammy Roman caught unfaithful. Okay, lifestyle does changes. Lifestyles do change. And in order to change, you have to adapt. That's growth, right? So as long as you're communicating with your partner, and it's not only about communication. It's also about comprehension. You can talk all day, but are you understanding what I'm saying? All right, hold on, Mike. Mike says, I mean, sexually experienced, for example, if I had no game and I tried to get at females, but I get curved, no woman want a lame nigga, but if I got game and swag and I know how to get women, then women will see that and be attracted to that. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say all that. You know what I mean? There's somebody out here for everybody. You know what I mean? Women are attracted to glitter. If you feel that way, women are attracted to pretty things. That's why they tell you be careful, because sugar looks like salt. I mean, salt looks like sugar. You know? Men do have pride in their egos. Over here is SoulllConnections. So do a woman at a certain age really hit a wall? Because sexually speaking, men hit a wall between the ages of 35 and on. At any time, they can go impotent. And if men all they desire is sex, then blue pills is popping. And sometimes you can have erectile dysfunction. But when a woman hit her 35s and up, she in her prime, she ready to fuck. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. I apologize. Hashtag SoulllConnections. Let's just keep it real. I'm sorry. But look, so, oh wow. We had a really good conversation today, guys. Even the uglies have men. What is going on over here in SoulllConnections? Is you have to go with the right vibe. You got to go with the right vibe. So again, we're talking about why do men hate women? Why, I don't want to say hate. We'll say why do men dislike women and why do women dislike men? Yes. Oh, and where did the love go? Yes, at 30 plus, women do hit a wall, especially if she got mileage. I mean, 45 and up. Well, wait a minute. That's when our menopause can start. But between the 35 and the 49 and stuff, yeah, let's go. That's our prime. Look it up. Per WebMD, per psychologist today. There's certain pheromones and stuff inside the inside that we're ready to go during that age. That's our prime at that age. But you said, quote unquote, she got mileage. You don't want an experienced woman, though. You don't want an experienced woman. Men want women that are inexperienced so he can mold them. However, if you get a woman that's older and she's willing to be submissive once you find out the game plan, you in for the ride of your life, bruh. You in for the ride of your life. Go ahead, type hashtag SoulllConnections in the chat. That's SOULL connections. Accountability. Oh, somebody with the accountability word again. All right, so what's accountability to y'all? You don't want to buy a used car for $3,000? Well, then you better pick a car. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to buy a used car for $30,000. Well, so what you going to do? Get a younger woman who's inexperienced and try to train her? You don't want to buy a used car for $30,000. That blew my muffin cap back, Blue. Oh, shit. But I can't sit here and let you say that, even though, just because, okay, hold on. Even if you do buy a used car for $30,000, you're right, check the mileage on that motherfucker. Because it might only have 15,000 miles, and the car was in 2001. It's now 2024. That car's a good fucking car. I know, because I'm going to tell you, I bought a 2001 Chevy Cavalier. 2001 Chevy Cavalier. It had 99,000 miles on it. 2001. It's 2024. 99,000 miles? Yeah, I bought that. Yeah, I bought that. That was a blessing. Hashtag that's a real true life event, though. So when you use the car analogy, it kind of reminded me. Yeah, I would invest. I mean, does the window still work? Do I got a roof in the back? I mean, because for real, you can make a $30,000 investment, clean her up, add some stuff to it, and then you can sell it again. Okay, all right, let me calm down. Okay, hold on. We got new comments. Hey. Hey, cuz, thank you so much for tuning in. What we talking about? We're talking about love. Where did it go? Why are men versus women and women versus men? Hashtag, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I had that mentality of, no, I don't need a man, I'm good. No, I do. I'm sorry, I do. I'm not part of that community. I'm independent, but I don't want to be independent all the damn time. I want to come home and share my ideas, and I want to come home and have my bath water rubbed every now and then. Shit, I want to cook my man meal. I want to cater. You know what I mean? Shit. It's good when somebody loves you back. For real. Ain't that what Al agrees? It feels, money loves you back. Okay, don't get me started, because I told you I can't sing. But listen, what I really want to go through y'all right now is I found some things. You know what? Nah. I'm going to save this for the next show. I'm going to save this for the next show. Oh, no. Cancel. I'm going to save this for the next show. So today, we talked about, I'm just going to sum it up because we've been on here for an hour. I got to get my baby to bed. She got school in the morning and I got work. I'm coming over to SoulllConnections. And SoulllConnections, she says, when you come home, a family with all women, you have to be a strong man to handle that. Yeah, that's true. But my opinion and what we've seen from today is why men don't like women, women don't like men, and the reasons why we came up with that, and the reasons that we came up with that was for accountability. Women think they're masculine. Men are insecure. Nobody wants a woman with high mileage, right? Per mic, right? 50-50. 50-50. Some men may be jealous of the female, which is why there's a lot of that energy going out. Go ahead, y'all. Hit hashtag SoulllConnections. And yes, that's with 3 L's. SOULLL Connections. CONNECTIONS. And if you're interested in being on the show, call and let me know. 412-634-0788. Again, that's 412-634-0788. Hashtag SoulllConnections. What I was going to do is try to break down the stages of love for y'all and tell y'all how I was going to heal from it, and the psychologist Robert Sternberg's theory of the triangle theory of love. But we started talking about all the rest of the stuff. I kept the energy going. Listen, I appreciate your participation. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your hashtag SoulllConnections. Mike, I want to say thank you so much for your participation of the mail. We definitely needed more mail's views, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please, Mike, send me your address for the bracelets, please, so I can get that out to you. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go, Mike has a question. Let's go ahead. Mike said, do you think a woman with bills, baggage, and baby daddy problems deserve a well-established single man who has no baggage and is high value and don't have a baby mother problems? Are you ready for... Oh.